super excited about this one because you can see in the front we've got a special box that I've been waiting on for a while. Invidia has been a great partner of ours when we built our 2015 STi for the SEMA show. They gave us the N1 Street, we did an N1 race, and we did a Q300 with the race mid-pipe, which was amazing. Their product has always been top-notch in my eyes, and I love the way they sound. So when I let them know we got the Type RA, they wanted to put their product on it, and I'm very excited about that. So the N1 Street box came a couple days ago. I've been waiting to put this thing on, and when I opened the box, a little surprise was in there. We have a catless downpipe, so stage 2 is going to be here soon. We're going to get some Cobb 1050X injectors and a high flow fuel pump. Then we're going to call Mike over at M-Tune, and we are going to go with the Pro Tune and see what the RA can do on stage 2. So I may have already looked in this box, but one thing I love about Invidia is the quality and the attention to detail, especially when it comes to packaging. They have all this foam in here to protect the exhaust. We have the mid pipe here with the resonator, and that's what makes this one the Street. I have a little one at home, so I wanted to keep things as mild as possible, but when you're looking for that full tilt sound, the race pipe is the way to go. But again, the sound quality is amazing. And obviously our favorite part, the muffler. And as you can see, it comes packaged so nicely. They even put a cardboard ring over the tip to protect it from any damaging or any crazy shipping. But boom, as you can see, we went with the burnt titanium tip. So this is the exhaust. We're gonna get working on this. We are gonna take everything apart, get the exhaust off, and get going on this. I can't wait to hear this Subi rumble. We went with the single tip just because for me, it's a boxer 4-cylinder. I love just one 3-inch exhaust all the way through. So we're going to be taking off the twin mufflers, and we're going to go with the single because I just love the sound. Now, there are some manufacturers that sell a adapter to the stock downpipe, but since we'll be going stage 2 sooner rather than later, I'm going to skip that, and I'm going to mat up the Invidia N1 Street to the stock downpipe as best I can. I've done this on my other Subis and haven't had a problem, but since I know it's only going to be a couple weeks, I really am not that worried about it. So we'll get into the install and the sound, and we'll do some tests and let you hear stock versus the N1. But I can tell you the quality on this exhaust is amazing. The sound is amazing, and I can't wait to get this thing installed. So let's get started. Now that we got the car up on jack stands, here and here, I like to keep the jack still a little less tension on it, but in place just in case something's to happen. But you can see here, we have bolts on both sides. So we are gonna take those off. That will be for the mufflers here. So we'll get those out of the way first, and then we'll get all the way down there to detach the mid pipe from the downpipe. So we'll get cracking on that right now. Now for the real fun part. Getting to these bolts. So I'm gonna slide under the car, get these 2 bolts off, get this mid pipe off, and we'll be ready to put on our N1. Well, folks, do you see the difference? Obviously with the RA, and I believe the 2019s and 20s, they had a little bit of a freer flowing exhaust, which it's definitely bigger OEM than it used to be, but it's nothing like the Invidia. And as you can see, all the welds are just perfect on it. Nice and shiny, which I love. Bam. All right, let's get this mid pipe on. And you can see Invidia has supplied us with all the hardware needed for the install, as well as some awesome decals to throw on the car, whether it's gold or silver. All right, let's get started. One thing I want to mention is Invidia is smart. They give you a smaller diameter gasket if you're going to the stock downpipe instead of that Grimspeed or whatever 3-inch adapter, which is brilliant. But I want to let you all know that Invidia did give you the smaller gasket that goes on here to be able to mount up to your OEM downpipe. So I'm going to get started. All right, we're going to install the muffler first. That way we can kind of install it backwards, let the mid pipe have something to hang on when we are trying to install it to the downpipe. Now I've already put a little WD-40 in the hangers, so this shouldn't be too tough. So what I'm gonna do, take the hanger off the car, put the hanger on the exhaust. Bada bing, bada boom, we're on. All right, now it leaves us a little bit of adjustment for that mid pipe, which we have right here. And this is what we are gonna loosely install to make it easier for us to connect the downpipe. So I'll get working on that right now. Gotta get the gasket first. Thanks for that intermission break. We are back. We're going to use the Invidia supplied gasket. And this part is not fun doing it by yourself on the ground. If you have a lift or a friend, I recommend it big time, because I'd be done a half hour ago. But what's the fun in that? You can see here, this is what we're trying to connect to this portion here. Bam. We'll get that done. All right, we've got the muffler section at least up on there, the mid pipe dangling a little bit. Now for the fun part, I was gonna try and use the donut gasket, but it's just giving me more trouble. And since Invidia gave me the little bit of a smaller gasket to make sure it seals tight, I'm gonna go ahead and use that, and shouldn't be any issues. I'm gonna take the donut gasket off, and then we're going to get to the install and get this thing finished. Mid pipe is on. Now let's button up the N1 muffler here, and we will be good to go. What I like to do is tighten both sides evenly. So we'll do a little on one side and a little on the other until it pulls itself tight. Well, here it is, guys. Finally completed. Looks awesome, huh? I can't wait to take this for a drive, break it in a little bit, but I'm very excited. I think it looks totally awesome on the RA. But yeah, that's gonna be great. Let's do a little cold startup for us. Hey, what's going on? So we've got the Invidia N1 Street installed, as you can hear, and I have to say the rumble is absolutely amazing. The sound is awesome. This is what every Subaru should sound like. It has the rumble. As you can see right now, we're at about 1800 RPMs in fourth gear. It's quiet. You can have a conversation, you can talk, you can sing, you can hear music. So that's one thing you gotta love about this exhaust. And then when you want to turn it up, you just put your foot on the right pedal and she'll get a little bit louder. But man, what a sound. I don't know if it's coming through as well as it is in my ears to this camera, but it's exhilarating. And best thing is my son, as soon as he got in, started roaring. And he said, "Daddy, your car sounds like a lion," which I'm okay with that. But it's been pretty good. I can say throttle response is a little bit better, a little bit smoother. with the 3-inch exhaust back there. I know the 18s and up with the RA, started with the RA, a little freer flowing exhaust, but this made even bigger difference. So we'll get on it just a little bit here. You can. What a sound! What a sound this thing makes. So I recommend this to everybody. It was simple to install, as you saw beforehand, and it's made a huge difference. Crazy enough, it's even a little easier to drive. And what I mean by easier to drive is that you can finally hear the exhaust, so you know where your right foot is at all times, which I think makes a huge difference when driving this car, because before it was just quiet, throttle was very touchy, couldn't really hear it very well, and it tended to make you drive a little weird. Now I can hear everything. I can hear the boxer rumble, and it is glorious. So I do recommend this exhaust for everyone. It can be a little bit on the louder side when need to be, and it can be quiet when you're just cruising. So we will do, let's see, 3rd gear into 4th. We're doing 40 miles per hour, 2,400 RPM, and you can barely hear it. So you can have a full conversation. And that's what all of us enthusiasts want out of an exhaust. Something that's quiet while cruising, but got the rumble when your foot's on it. So I recommend this to everybody. It's a fabulous exhaust. It's made a big difference in the car. Just for me, because I love to hear it. I love to feel the exhaust a little bit, and it's been great. So I recommend it. Next up, we will be putting on the Stage 2 kit, which will consist of the Invidia catless downpipe and some cob injectors and high flow fuel pump. So that'll be coming next. If you like what you see, do me a favor, subscribe, share our links, share our videos. We will be doing more. In the next couple weeks, Track Hero will be giving away a couple t-shirts, Drive Fit Track Hero t-shirts for our subscribers. So the more people subscribe, every 100 subscribers, we're going to draw out of a hat, and we'll send you a shirt. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be more coming soon. Thanks.